So I'm here for half an hour more. Can you sketch so we can discuss a little? Oh yes, got it. I would like to have some rough idea about what you are thinking. Okay. Just draw on the paper, draw a horizontal mobile screen and design. Like just what will come where. I don't want any detailed design. Just tell me what you are thinking. Okay. Can we in 20 minutes? Has to be very quick, fast.
This is for what, like it is a different season. So this is the snow,
Right.
winter,
Something like
summer.
So you have those things. So then you change your media marketing. So it's going to
Try to make it simple.
can you be little like that? Yeah.
I just made a scenario where the birds are sleeping. The sun is like gone.
That's the sun.
Yeah.
And then no sun.
Oh, this is the sun, this is the birds.
Okay.
There are thorns right there. So I have placed the buttons over there. I have made a separate button for armor games and Play Store. Because usually more people play armor games, right? All this Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and the tweets.
One good thing he has added the sound button here, right? It's a important thing. You just switch on, switch off sound if you're in a meeting and you're not interested in a meeting, or if you're in this kind of a session which is very boring and you don't want to listen to me, you can just mute the sound. Yeah, it's a good.
I added a separate button for exit, like I'm tired or something.
Only thing is that I'm not very keen on those buttons because it's not very.
It's not that detailed.
Yeah.
So जैसा आपने कहा था कि प्ले और क्विट प्ले वहाँ ही रखना है तो उसके आइकन में प्ले और क्विट का ऑप्शंस और स्कोर सीधा रखे लेवल्स का डिजाइन करना है.
But I will tell one thing. Things which are positive are normally on the right side. So play should be on the right, quit should be on the left. Because things, always remember that things which are positive, keep it on the right. Things which are negative, which is for us quit, is should be on the left. And you're not using much of your. I mean, this is good. I like this idea though. So you can always modify, make it bigger. Okay. This is very small and it may not work good on mobile. So buttons are like this. And if I click here, my button may, my finger may touch options and some of levels I may
but we try नहीं किया है सर ये first time.
It's a good thing that you started.
Simple design. This is the bird who is looking forward to have his revenge. To the left lower corner, this is the territory of the birds, and to the right, it is the territory of the pigs. And this is the play button in settings, more games, and exit. This is the sound on and off toggle button, and this button is used for help.
You can also add in social media tabs. So I'm not saying it's necessary. This is good. But if you want to add in someone else's social media, because that's where your game is gonna get more hit, right? Share it on Facebook. Also, more people are gonna know about your game. Those things are very important. Social media marketing.
Basically, in background there'll be the layout of the game, the environment, the mountains, along with the thing, and this is your this is where the bird actually is. So when you can have is the one bird which splits into three. So you kind of show it to them hitting one of the three buttons. So you select one, it'll actually hit on that one. Play.
Okay. So it's more animated.
Yeah.
So if you play, that bird will come fly
Flying into it and then actually it will start.
Makes sense. Options mode. That's it. What is that? And the score will be displayed.
Yeah.
Try and add those sounds.
It is like a war-based game, and the area here is of the piggies, and all the birds are ready for the war. Just and here is the high score, where the back button is surrender, sound and Facebook and all that. Just you have to play. Then these birds will go by that way, and the ball will.
Oh, nice. So one good thing, he has used a nice word here, surrender. Okay, so as it's a war, it goes with the theme, and surrender is something we'll never do. We are the men. Good.
Using future, and I try to make these icons in eggshells. And in campaign there are levels, different levels, and scores, Facebook, Twitter, and so I have to draw the birds.
Where with the birds now?
So here,
Okay. So basically, if you have words here, you are using it, right? But only thing is that play by and mute. Mute is gonna be what? Like if you call it, it will become
sound.
so like suppose it's a mute now. Then how will it change? It will again say mute.
So light will be red or different colors.
Okay. So
Which one?
name will not change.
No.
So rather than having this is confusing. That's why I'm saying. Okay, I got confused. So you can have a simple this button. When you touch on it, the line comes on it. When you again touch on it, it shows the speaker. So make it simple. That's what I'm saying. This is just unnecessary making of bewilderment. That's all. Means it's credit. The thing is that this button is put on. And how will you make a design of this? Because this looks unnecessarily big. It looks as same clear as
I think that blue Facebook mark. I will do that color.
even if you want to put it, you can put it very small. You don't need to use this big button for it because you're giving same emphasis to play as well as to share information. So make that hierarchy proper. What you want to use because you are driving user to look at your design. It's not user is thinking on his own, right? You make that flow. Or like suppose if I'm using it for first time, it should be you who are already designed that if you want me to see this button, I should see that button. When I'm looking at that button, that's when your design is nice or it's working. Because that's what you have designed for me and I'm following that. So you have to be very specific about what to be seen first, what to be second. So you can do that hierarchy with sizes, colors, fonts, opacities. You can always play with that and create that hierarchy.
This is the exit button. This is the exit button. This is the volume button. This is for help. This is bird and back. And he is taking events from the and now we can take it like this.
Best code is there. And where are you social media? Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. This graphics, how important the graphics is. It's just an aesthetic element, right? This graphic is just an aesthetic element. So this guy is what's in Abhay is saying that he wants to add a social media button here. Okay? I would say rather than here, if he overlaps here, does it make any difference? It's not clickable, right? It's just in graphics, it's just to add an aesthetics. So you can always overlap on your graphics. Don't think that okay, graphics is there, so I can't overlap. Design the graphics in such a way that you have enough space to add in your buttons. It will become a part of your design as well.
Or you would have added that in that space.
Which one?
You can use the obstacle as the button, which are
Yeah, that is also fine. It's a good idea.
This is the mobile screen itself. So this is the play button, and this is like mute button. The bird is chirping, so the sound is on. So when you click it, the beak will go equal. So the sound will be off. This is the recap window where Angry Birds have so many levels. So rather than clicking on play and then selecting your level, you can there will be 5 buttons here. The middle one will be where you stopped previously. So the two buttons which you already played, and then the stage on which you are currently, and the next 2 buttons will be the next locked levels. And below that is achievements, and those achievements you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus.
You get clicked at what you want. So make sure that these things are ready to. Yeah, maybe don't add those boxes. You just add text or maybe just the numbers. Make this thing big, this thing small. Shift everything inside, make this thing big. So big that you have this like big tabs here. And shift everything inside. That is also possible. And this thing, I got little confused. I thought this was a Twitter. Twitter. So yeah, your stylization can always make it different. So if you make sure that it doesn't look at all like that, yeah, then it's good.
To make a game for deliveries. First of all, if I click on icon, I would first of all play animation to tell the user what is the game actually is. So first of all, playing reward will be shoot from the swing and hit the enemies and destroy everything. After that, there are few rivers will be stuck somewhere in the screen. Like this.
Okay.
The name will appear, and after that, all these icons will appear later. So I didn't try to make unique things, just stick to the basics. So there will be story mode, there will be challenge mode like Candy Crush, infinite levels. They will be upgraded every time to time. There will be, if any level is unlocked, there will be instead one or two numbers will be appearing here. And similarly, achievements, if you unlock any achievements, there will be numbers here. There are settings where you can change the settings and sound and all. And there are shops where you can buy some powers or power-ups, characters of Angry Birds, and more games of Angry Birds we are upcoming or something. There will be videos there. So there will be also similar numbers we are very there is something new. Facebook Twitter connectivity here.
Exactly. One basic question: why your layout is vertical? Are you gonna play vertical?
Yeah, you can change the layout accordingly. Like if you get the landscape there, then still you can manage this kind of layout for there.
Of course, you can manage, but when you think at the first go, that like from the beginning only, make sure that it's your game gonna be vertical or horizontal. Because that's where everything starts, right? That's when you will get a page and you will start trying. So always start from there. I like the idea of playing animation in the beginning and then pausing few of the birds and then popping out the different pieces. But make sure that it's horizontal because this game is not possible in vertical.
Actually, I thought before just I was something that thought this is horizontal, but this should make landscape.
Make sure that's a very important.
Design is very complex. It's a zombie era.
95 years.
Sorry, this is a zombie era. These are bones where menu, I have written menu. It's start button, option, help, and RIP means exit. This is the scoreboard on bone. This is zombies are coming after Angry Birds. This is that pumpkin where Facebook and Twitter, Google Plus sharing option. This is background. On building there is a name Angry Die.
So it's actually not as complex as it looks. It's just because of the graphics he's saying. It's like a theme for Angry Bird theme for Halloween.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a. I mean, I won't say it's a bad. It's a good start. What are the menus you have?
Start, option, help, RIP means exit. Help for if how to play the game you want to check anytime, and options for sound and all other stuff.
So what is tricky in your design, I would say, you have a very heavy graphics on the background. So make sure that this thing has enough.
Those things will be highlighted because those bones are, especially we are going to make them bigger, so people can see very easily. And look, those zombies are behind that bones.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. When you have such complex graphics, make sure that whichever things viewer is supposed to click, they are enough on the contrast level to your background. It works.